How's it going, guys? Sim Race back with a new video. It's Tuesday evening. I'm on vacation this whole week, so I got plenty of time for some iRacing. I've just been lazy, haven't done anything yet. We are at Chicagoland, and to be fixed, chose not to qualify. Looks like I started 16 out of 22. I ran this race yesterday, and kind of ended up raging a little bit, but I rage a lot. Anyway, we had a decent run going. I kept screwing up on restarts. But ended up being a wreck fest towards the end. And unfortunately, one of the wrecks ended up catching us, unfortunately. But we are back at it. Let's see what we could do. Like I said, chose not to qualify. As far as the speed I had, really didn't have... There was laps where I ran quicker than later, and there was laps where I was slower. But I think I had around a 9th to 10th place car. Well, 9th to maybe 12th place car is where I had. But I almost made it through the last wreck that took me out, and unfortunately just barely got hooked in the left rear, and yeah. But anyway, we're starting 16th, 22 of us are here for a 45 lap race. We don't have to stop for fuel. Tires, though, are important. I did have a friend that ran a race here the other night that went 7 laps. First 7 laps went green. He came in for tires. A lot of people stayed out and went green the rest of the way. I think he ended up finishing second or third in that race because tires were really important even after 7 laps. So we'll play a little different pit strategy. Like I said, we get a decent run here, we'll start playing that strategy. So I kind of miss the days where we had unlimited sets of tires because I was always the guy that would come in no matter what and get tires. And more often than not, that kind of worked out in my favor. Got a new rusty scheme on the car, just a standard Miller General Draft scheme that I'm surprised actually is on trade and paint already, so I had my painter did it. By the way, if anybody needs their paints done, hit up Jordan Stencil at JS Design. He does really good work and for fairly good prices. Pretty much has done all my rusty schemes, so. Oh shit, the 6 car's blinking. 6 just let you know you're blinking. Alright, pace cars are rolling off. We got 45 laps here at Chicagoland. That 7 cars are goddamn early. Jesus fuck. Shit. I just nearly wrecked him. I think I should go for 0-1. Now the setup is fairly tight. And it does get a little bit loose. Not really too much. It's loose on the first couple laps. But the setup is absolutely tight. Oh my god. There they go. There they go. Jesus. That was bad. Alright, first caution of the race. Saw that coming. Way too early for tires. If it was a few more laps in, I would come in. But first wreck of the race. The race I did last night, we ran about 20 to 25 laps green flag, and then the last like 15, 20 laps was just caution after caution, unfortunately. Yeah, I nearly wrecked the 7 on accident, but I think he got involved in that wreck there, and I don't know who the car was behind me that got held up because of that, but a few cars have all to that, so people are going to come in. Alright, like I said, it's usually first couple laps with this setup, the car is loose, and then it does really tighten up quite a bit, so which I prefer tighter race cars, but it does make it a little bit tough to pass. It seemed like the middle to outside line was the way to go towards the end of the run, so. But I like the bottom, so I always try to roll the bottom when I can. I guess the 10 car in my rear mirror looks like the 01, but I think it's the 10 that I held up on accident. So. Back racing. Jesus Christ. My back dodge just saw when I wrecked the 11. I don't expect to really run that great. Like I say, usually fixed races I don't do that great in, so. Really blocking for fucking 16th, bro? Never understood that concept of blocking somebody for like 15th spot. Like top 5, top 10, I get it. but it's like 16th spot, but it's like, you know. Like I said, the outside line is just dominant. Like I said, I don't have race pace, unfortunately. That's the other thing. I've been struggling with these 6 races for a while. But yeah, the leaders are up all the way against the wall. And I like racing here. That's the other thing. I may rage at this track a lot, but I do like racing here quite a bit. Oops, somebody's getting home. That's why I don't like running the outside line. You're on the outside line, you hit that wall, you're just sucked into it. That's why I'm a bottom feeder. That's what I do. I just got put in the wall again. Like, that dude or that green and black car is not having a good time. Hey, I recognize that 16 car. Race with him, race last night. He was usually towards the front last night. Some people to wreck out here. Nah, iRacing will take a hit. There's going to be wall riding, and eventually it will push up and hit the wall, so I'm hoping to take advantage of that. Basically living by the wall, you die by the wall. I'm sure where this 3 car came from. Whether he's even back here, we'll soon That dude, the 10 just way overshot that corner. Like, clip the apron, please. I've done that before. Just lucky there wasn't somebody on the outside of me. That dude got turned before it was. Why jump 18? 18, don't come down. Reckon. I don't know how the fuck they saved all that. They were, reckon. Let's see where we end up from that. She's wrong for outside. Two cars starting to back up himself. That's what I needed. Passed them both. Woo! So I needed that 2 car to make a mistake. He made a mistake. Alright, let's get at it. Quicker than race leader. Thing I noticed about also last night, like I said, long run, I was just as quick as the leader. Sometimes quicker, sometimes a little slower, but I was close to him a lot of times consistently. It's just I'm just horrible in the short run, so. 5 car running my bottom 3 or 4 though. Yeah, I pushed up. Had to back out of it because I was pushing up. If I could have kept it in the throttle, it would have been fine. But that 5 pushed up. That 5 pushed up really badly. That was one of the top 5 cars, I think. Yeah, this is 6. $32.50. So we're slower now, but. 17, let's just go. Alright, 1, 2, 3, we're up to 5th. Not sure if I can catch the 15 or not. We'll see. So looking at behind, they're going wreck eventually. That's the thing. Catch a 3rd. Oh, he's where that 3rd place car is struggling. Yeah, look at them back. You can see the rearview mirrors. Look at them. Please don't wreck. I want this to go green because we are horrible in short runs. I don't have the speed. That 3 car was following me through there. Start exploring a little bit. $32.55. So we're right there within the leader. I'm happy. Like I said, short runs were horrible. Is that Copenhagen car that passed us earlier? He got his way to 3rd place. 13 struggling. He's everywhere. I think his tires are used. Yeah, it is that Copenhagen car. It's good on Cody in the 13 for climbing all the way to third. He's struggling now. He's up his tires. You can tell. My tires are starting to go. His tires are gone. Alright, 4th place. Five to go at the line. Here comes the refreshes. Got fresh tires coming behind you, 15. Yeah, we pulled 13. I've had that feeling before. Use up your stuff. I do that all the time. I'm actually surprised my tires have held on as long as they have. I don't know if I could get to the 15 or not. So we're about 10th off there, but it's still running good. Ooh, a little tight there. I'd back out of it. Two to go. And it's going to be a one caution race. Final lap of Chicago. Cam has a solid lead. Now we'll get this 15. I should have went back to the bottom earlier. I showed back to the bottom earlier. It's checker flags. It's a P4 from us peeps. I will take it. Good win, Cam. Fourth place, I'll take it. For with 16th. Looks like Dylan the 3 got to. Yeah, from 16th to 4th, I will take it. Tires for 65.81. I'm sure that's horrible, but But final results, Cam wins the race. He started fifth, Zach second, Brian finished third, and like I said, we come from 16th to fourth. 13th fell all the way to seventh. Dylan gets back up to fifth. He must have been involved in that earlier wreck, but what was it? Dylan sixth, Cody fell to seventh, Chris in eighth, ninth was Jacob, and then round child 10 was Dustin. Who was our pole sitter? That was Timothy the 21. I wonder what happened to him. Oh well, so here starts the Miller General Draft error. Like I said, this is on the Chevy, but nobody's really done this for the Ford, so it's kind of weird that this scheme has been thought for the Ford, but I had it done. Again, I love simple, basic paint schemes, so this scheme, boner. That's all I can say. So, we do have a couple things to watch. This was on initial start. Oh, I like that twist right there. The one gets right hooked by the 7. It just starts. Yeah, what happened with the one car here? Let's go to the chopper. Where is the chopper? iRacing. Alphatize. Motherfuckers. The 7 just absolutely. That was a hard. He hit him so hard he actually damaged his bumper. Like, watch this. Jesus Christ. Where'd the 1 even finish? The 1 finished in last, and the 7 finished in 19th, so. Sucks for the 1. He probably had too much damage. Yeah, the 2 got hit. The 19. Oh my god. The fact that was at caution speaks volumes. He nearly caught. Who was the guy that he nearly caught? Was it the 5? Yeah. Look at that. Whoosh. Yeah, nearly caught him, but 5 continued on. No caution for that. We all scrambled. This is towards the end of the race. Cody was backing up like a motherfucker at this point because we all caught him behind us. Here's the 12. 6 and 9. What happened to the 21 car, though? Because he was in the lead. This is when he pitted. So what happened here? 21's in second at this point. Does he have contact with the 12? Oh, okay. What happened here? He hit the wall. I didn't think he really hit it that hard. Like, he just... I mean, he hit it pretty good, but I'm surprised he chose to pit for tires. I guess his tires were just used up. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Maybe he had damage and he had a pit to get that fixed. But oh no, that was really it, peeps. There was nothing that really overly dramatic. This Miller Jonai draft Ford ran really great. Got ourselves a solid fourth place run. I'll take it. I think if I was stuck to the bottom instead of trying to go up to the middle, the top, I think I could have got Brian there because we were definitely on his butt there at the very end. But I'll take a fourth place run. So to our watch this video, so thank you very much. We'll get him next time.